challenge begins. Alright, so this is going to be the first game between HARAG and Juoniors.
It is the Hunter Lock Druid team, so
Yeah.
I am pretty excited to see this play. And it looks like the Warlock, yeah, the Warlock is still Destro. So again, it's going to be tons of burst damage.
Yeah. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Anything could happen. Just gonna check so I don't miss the who's who. The scoreboard add-on I'm using is it's called Starboard, and you can find it on teamliquid.com. Just search for it, and you will find it.
Team Liquid is another outstanding website that everyone should go to.
Yeah. Right, HARAG is perfect. We got the screen as we want. Alright, so the rogue is going to be coming on the right side here. Is this going to be on way? Oh, this is the they swap it around to the priest, shaman, rogue. Which is I guess it's a shadow priest. I'm gonna go check. Yeah, it's a shadow priest. Maybe. Yeah. Was green, so I didn't really know. But they're going really hard right now on top of the druid, dropping it down to 60% HP. He's going to pick himself up for a little bit. There's the Swiftman and the Death Call coming out on top of someone, and there's the silence on the druid. But the rogue is taking damage.
Putting so much CC into this healer as they try and pummel him. The healer manages to get behind a pillar. He's at 35%. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to keep himself alive. He's already used NS.
Oh.
He's like all his cooldowns is at 16%. If they can land a fear here, that'd be crucial, and they do just that. A nice fear, doing tons of damage to this druid. Druid's running behind another pillar, tries to regrowth, picks himself up to 50%. That was very clutch.
Yeah,
there.
but still taking a lot of damage. There's the travel phone trying to get away. Is he going to be able to? I mean, there's still so much dot damage. Just nice Shadow Fury on both the Shaman and the Rogue. He's going to allow the Druid to get a little bit further away from his opponents.
Look at the Rogue's health. The Rogue is dipping to 24%. Has to use a Cloak of Shadows. That was...
Wow.
Really turned that around right there. The other team got hungry for a kill, and they managed to feed on their hunger.
Yeah, another rogue is taking oh, nice Shadow Fury on top of the whole, I don't know what to call him, the Shaman team, Juoniors. And now Rogue once again take a huge amount of damage. There's a Chaos Ball coming right on top of him. Seems like, yeah, he's going to be able to get around the pillar. I think he might be looking for that re-stealth. There's a web from the Hunter Pet.
And this rogue is just doing what all the other melee have been doing, which is line of sighting until they have, a charge or a grip or a sprint, some way of doing damage. Because if they just sit out there and take damage, their healer is going to run so fast.
Yeah, and it seems like Seniorxx is going to be taking still huge amounts of damage. There's a Fear coming on top of the of the Shaman and a Cyclone as well.
Yeah, this priest got Scatter Trap, but he did get out of it. I think he might have... No, he didn't death it. I think he just got dispelled. But yeah, and the rogue's not doing much right now. The rogue is just trying to, line of sight, wait for a good opportunity. And in the meantime, he's counting on a Shadow Priest to do spread damage. The rogue is managing to connect to the Warlock right now, but instead he's going to switch to this Hunter. And if he can get to this Hunter, there's going to be tons of damage going up because he does have that energy bar that he's been saving. Behind that pillar, he gets a kidney off. He's going to advance Cheap Shot before the flare comes. We'll see. Oh, but the Hunter doesn't need to disengage or to turns anyway.
He actually gets a trap on top of the Shadow Priest. There's a Shadow Fury on top of the Shaman as well. The Hunter is taking a little bit of damage himself, but not too much. And Rogue, wow, actually dipping so low. And a Divine Hymn from the Priest could actually manage to save him there. But no, he actually goes down. That said, the Lucis still has another shot. They're going to be going into the Constellation Finals, where they're going to be facing either Pascal Hates Us Now or MMB. So that's what's going to be coming up shortly. But for now, HARAG 1-0. The map is going to be Niagara Arena. And also, for those of you who enjoy World of Warcraft, check out hydromis.tv for guides, blogs, streams, all kind of information you need. If you want to play on the Wrath of the Lich King server or the Burning Crusade server, check out arena-tournament.com. If you want to find more commentaries of me, I play Dota as well, so go to twitter.com/mavencast for that stuff, or facebook.com/mavencast. And you can find Alex Hall on World of Warcraft on BG. What BG are you playing on?
I play on what BG? Oh, Rampage. But if you really want to do me a favor, if you're a good player, apply to my guild, edgeofgrona.com. We're recruiting everything because we want to be able to, be a US top 20 guild. But back to the game. The Rogue is opening up on the Druid. The Druid is already into a bark skin, and he's getting his hots off, but he's not doing any damage really during this entire kidney. He was at 80% when he got out of it. Now the Rogue is in a bad position too because he's just tunneling onto this Druid. He's all the way at 58%. They're just trying to do as much damage as they can to this Druid, but the Druid is going to get away again.
Yeah, but now the Rogue is on top of him once again, dropping it down to 50% HP. There's on the disarm, really. The stun for Rogue. Oh, shape shot going down. He doesn't even have time to pop Nature's Swiftness, and Garlic Juoniors really showing how fast they can bring down a Druid. Yeah, we'll be going into game number 3 here on Ruins of Lordaeron. Yeah, ATC, African Turtle Cleave. I would really like to see that in the next tournament if they're allowed to play that. It's so fun.
Turtle Cleave, man.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, and the Rogue gets pulled out.
That's gonna hurt.
Hunter actually has wall hacks on. He was able to see him in stealth.
He's got those night vision goggles on him.
And the Rogue is just tunneling straight for the Druid. Did he already cloak? I think he might have cloaked there, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So, Druid already bark-skinned.
Yeah.
And there's the heroism. Kind of overlapping heroism with bark-skin, but I don't really think it matters right now because look at all the damage this Druid is taking.
Yeah.
There's a silence out, and he tries to travel form away.
Oh, really nice stun there by the Druid. He's still down at 50% HP though. There's the Nature's Swiftness going to pick him up.
Yeah, look at these peels. He's using Shadow Fury for peels right now, which is definitely what he should be doing. And this Rogue is just, I mean, I think he has his goggles on because he's just tunnel visioning down this Druid. He's not even looking at other things. I think that's probably their best chance, though, so I don't mean to make fun of him, really.
Yeah, the Rogue
there's a kick shot onto the Druid. He's at 36%. He's taking a ton of damage, 27%. There's a Shadow Fury onto the Rogue, 30%. And there's a Fear Off onto the Warlock, but I'm not sure if this Druid is actually going to be able to get away.
Down to 10% HP. There's a silence as well. He's going to be dying from dots, and he goes down. And wow, really nice silence. He knew that he'd be dead from the dots ticking over.
And the Hunter's starting off in aspect of the Viper, or the Mana one. I don't think he's intending to do that. Or maybe he is just so he can cast these volleys.
Yeah.
He's really trying. They're both trying to find this Rogue right now, but I don't think they're going to.
The Rogue is going to open up on top of the Druid now.
Yeah, I think the Druid should be sitting in the flare. I think it's a little bit of a blunder.
Oh, and there's the Bloodlust, actually. And he's going to be opening up on top of the Druid. There's a kidney shot, dropping him down to 70%. Blind on top of the Hunter as well. And the Druid's in a real grim situation right now. A lot of purchase coming in from the Shaman. There's a silence as well on top of the Druid. And the stun. And the fear coming in. And a shape shot coming in.
Shape shot into NS. Oh, man. This is outstanding play by the...
And as the kidney shot, he goes down. Garlic Juoniors is going to go to the grand finals.